I have developed sort of a ritual to install claims-aware applications. And the reason, this is just regular ASP.NET, there is nothing special about that. But there are a lot of things that are each time different in different versions of the OS and different versions of .NET, etc. And this one, this ritual, well, I get by with it. This ritual is something that takes into consideration domain controllers and whatever. I just do things blindly. Okay, security, always too advanced, never anything. Include inheritable. No, I want to have a hard copy, and because everything was inherited, I want to have them added. Okay, okay, okay. So now I have a directory with the proper ACL on it, and I'm going to say cut, and then I'm going to move it next to the ADFS directory. There we are. Now I have a hard-coded ACL on it. That's not something you would want, because maybe somebody will change something. So again, we go to advanced, change permissions, and we turn it on again. Include inheritable from the parent. Apply, and there they are. There's a list of not inherited and there's a list of inherited. So creator, owner, users and administrator. Creator, owner, users and administrator. We can take those out. Let's see what we have more. System entrusted installer. System entrusted installer. System entrusted installer. Remove. So apparently on this server, this was the only one extra. The rest was inherited. Okay, okay, okay. That sort of gave me a nice directory where I can put other applications, which is exactly what I'm going to do now. Copy. I was a little bit in doubt whether I was going to show you all of this, and I decided, yes, I'm going to do it. But mind you, this is not a step-by-step. I do not want to produce a step-by-step. There are enough step-by-steps on the internet. The only thing I want to do is show you what federation is about and what you have to do approximately, but most of all, how you have to debug. So once more, this is not a step-by-step. It's just a demo. Now, a little bit later on, we're going to need a tool. Let's see if we have that over here. Yes, this is the SDK. Just go and run that. Next, next, next. Okay, in this SDK is a tool called Vedutil, and it's a mixed blessing. It does a lot of things, and you're quite happy that it does that, especially the first time, but it also has its limit. So there's a tendency to use and not use and complain, but I'm going to use it just to show you what it is and where it works and where it doesn't. It's not a step-by-step. We're just going to show it. Now we need to configure that application because it's not there. It's interesting. We're going to see our ADFS server, by the way. See? That was the one that was added. We're going to do add application, and we're going to do it with demo 2. And no, we're not going to use the app pool because this is a .NET 4 application. So that's there. Now the physical path is the one we have prepared under inetpub. Oops, there we are. And we're almost there. There's a couple of extra things that we'll have to do. Let's take a look at our SSL settings because our Wifdemo requires SSL. It is not allowed to even try WIF over plain HTTP. Okay. .if uses DP API, Data Protection API, and that's what I thought all the time. Do save this. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, and DP API requires a user profile, otherwise it cannot store whatever keys it probably stores in there. So this is one you have to add too. Should it work? No, not at all, because now we have to configure it as a .if application. So we are going to our hate-love program. One time we love it because it does what we want it to do. The other day it doesn't. And then of course we complain. Let's take a look. Where is it here? It should be. Yes, there we are. And that's our application. So we are going to go to our directory. That's one. Then we are going to type in our URL. So we just have to type the full name. Wifdemo tool, because that's how we call them. You see, it does like the slash at the end. Next. And we're going to use an existing STS. And again, but here we can make that a little bit simpler. Here we can find it automatically. Just type the host name, and there is our metadata. If you hadn't done the content type extension, then you would not have something nice here, but we are all fine. There we go. This is default certificate validation off. Remember, there's no encryption. The claims, not much influence. I usually don't do this. It should, but it clobbers up the directory. Okay, let's go and take a look at what this has done, because it may not be what we wanted. Here we go, there's Wifdemo. This is the original, this is the new one. Metadata, added this one, that's fine. Authorization, federation metadata, sub1, deny users, that is perfect. But it has also set deny users in the root directory of the application. And we don't want that. And this was commented out, but it should not have done that, because that's exactly what we want. This is one. So this is the mixed blessing thing. I'll show you what it did and why that is nice. This is the one we want to take out. Okay, allow users, everybody in the root. Custom error mode is off. Authentication none. Target framework, that's what we already had in there. System web server, it added these modules, that is perfect. Let's take a look. Audience URI is fine. Requires SSL is true. Yep, that looks okay. The biggest one, this is the reason why you want to use it. Here is the entity ID of our server, and here is the thumbprint of the certificate. You can pick this up manually and do it, but VetUtil is quite nice to do that, and it adds all the rest too. So, save. Interesting. Should it work? Yes. But you never know. And seasoned federation guys that we are. You have one or two? Oh, one, that's perfect. We never do anything without Fiddler being present. Not that we expect something to go wrong now, but we don't want to waste the time. Hey, there we are. Let's take a look at Fiddler, what it has done. Oh, that's not much. Did a request and it got back a page. That's fine. We were used to being redirected. That was because we were always going to the sub1 subdirectory, which required authentication. There was a deny anonymous in there. Here is an explicit allow anonymous in the root. And that way we can decide ourselves whether we want to go to something or not. So this part worked. Well, getting a page and doing nothing, that's no surprise. If we would redirect to issuer, would it work? No, because the ADFS server that we have just installed on this machine isn't aware of us yet. So there we go again. And let's see if there is any federation data there. Oops, that's our data. Now, this was generated by fedutil2. You may not want to generate this manually. I know how to do that, and I copy things and paste whatever. I'm okay. But as for the first time, please let fedutil do it for you, even it may clobber up some other things. This, for a beginner, is not a nice thing to do. Okay, let's throw this all away. Keep our best friend, and now we're going to the ADFS server. We're going to add a relying party, something which the ADFS server has been wanting forever since it was installed. Add a relying party. Now this one used to be a nightmare. We're going to fill in our own name. That was fed1c.psres/wif demo2. Let's see if it can find this one. Nah. So we'll just add this. I thought it could find that all at the same time. Oh, I see the error. Staring you in the face. You see? I should have copied it, I told you. Display name. No, let's call it Wifdemo to add this nice thing. Okay, this is the permit, the default rule. And, well, this is all fine. Are we going to do the claims all at once? Oh yeah, let's go and do the claims. But I really, let me, quiet. So, there is number 2, and we have the default in there. This is number 3. I'm going to cheat again, because I really do not want to configure all that, since using my favorite rule. Let's see, it must be somewhere in here. I sure hope so. Yeah, here is our favorite claim. Copy. You see, I've bitten myself. And now I'm back to copying everything. This is the pass all blindly claim. No compile errors. Perfect. Well, now it should be better. Browser. See if there's still anybody there. Yep. Okay, close our eyes. Does it work? Yes, it should. There we are. I have not configured any partners yet, so I can only log on with the local Active Directory. This one is configured in the green domain. And there we go. These are the Active Directory default claims. Now, if we want to have partners, we'll have to configure the partners. We'll have identity provider or issuer, whatever, and we'll have our own local issuer. Our own local issuer is now FAT1C. So let's go and configure FAT1C first, because we're on that machine anyway. Create a claims provider. Add a claims provider. And we are going to do fat1.psrs.local. I know I should copy it. Sometimes I try to be a hero. Found it. Okay. This is all fine. Open the edit. Yeah. We want to do something there too. Add rules. And of course we are going to be lazy again. Remember, do not ever do this in production. Our best friend. But for a demo, this is great. Okay. Yeah, don't complain about this. This is a nice message. Properties. The little triangle, certificates, there it is. All of the certificates expired within 30 days. Well, we're going to witness the automatic rollover within 30 days. Cancel, but I don't worry too much about it. Let's go to the green machine, because we've just configured it here as a claims provider. So we'll have to configure this server as a relying party over there. Okay, on green, let's add our newest ADFS server in the team. And it was at fat1c.psres.local. Fat1c, yeah, that's fine. Permit all users. Yeah, all there. Open that one, okay. Good, issuance is the default. Permit everything, and let's see if we have our best friend here too. Badabadabadam. Here too, we're not going to bother doing the proper thing, we're just going to allow everything. But add some comments, that helps. Okay, that was it. And here we've added it. You see, it only typed this and ADFS was good enough to figure out the rest. That's because there is a default for ADFS how you do it. But normally somebody would send you an email. This is our metadata location. You would copy and paste it from the email, paste it in here, do test, and off you go. Right, let's go back to our other machine, our new blue machine. So we are going to test if our whole chain works now. Let's clear our Realm cookies. Yep. Cookie gone from disk, and now it's gone from memory. What's this? Well, we can close this one. We're not going to close this one. We still want to have that one. Let's think, are we ready to roll? Yeah, we should be. Okay. Go to our newest Wifdemo and one. The white one, the new one. And we want to go to VET1. That's the orange. No, the green. That's the green. We are going to green. Now we are at green, and then we want to go to orange. And we are going to log on to orange. And there we go. Take some time for everybody to compile. And there we are. We're back on white. These claims that were issued locally, but the original issuer is this one. So let me summarize this demo and setup module. We've configured ADFS2 and we've installed a dubIF application, and there are a ton of little biddies that you have to do right. If something goes wrong, Fiddler is your only friend. Take a look where you are in the protocol, what part is missing, and reconfigure that application. Anything else? Take a look at the internet, just search for your problem, and you'll probably find it on the claims-based access forum.